Oh, I didn't see you there. All right, obviously I saw you guys there. I just always wanted to do that, so I saw my chance and I took it. Anyways, this is Ashley Darby, your favorite author. I am here again tonight to read you another short story. On my first video, you guys responded so well, so positively. I got positive comments. I got over 20 likes. That is a big deal to me because any like that is over zero is wonderful and supportive. So I really appreciate that. Like I was saying though, tonight I am reading a new short story. It's called The Man Who Is Always Late, and I hope you guys enjoy. A loud crash startled Walter awake. He looked around his bedroom for the culprit, but noticed nothing was out of place. He saw the clock set 7 a.m. and he groaned. He was late for work again. Since he was already late, though, he felt a few more minutes of sleep wouldn't hurt. So as he lay back in his bed, he listened for more crashes or anything else that may have been out of the ordinary. And when he heard nothing, he started to drift off to sleep again. But no sooner than he closed his eyes, he started to feel a sharp pain reverberate through his body. What the heck? He thought. The pain was so great that he curled into a ball and wrapped both arms around his stomach. Then the pain grew super excruciating and he could barely move. What the heck is this about? It must have been something I ate. No, that can't be right. Something I ate wouldn't make my whole body be in pain. After about 5 minutes, the pain faded. Weirded out by the experience, Walter stretched his body out and continued to think on what could have caused such a thing. Suddenly, though, he remembered something that made him forget all about his pain. There was somewhere he was supposed to be today, some type of really important appointment. He jumped out of bed and rushed to the shower. As he was waiting for the water to warm, he realized he couldn't remember where he was supposed to be. It wasn't work. It was somewhere that was super important, some type of huge, serious event. When the water finally turned steamy, he prepared to jump in, but then he caught a glimpse of himself in the mirror. Walter just about fainted at the disgusting reflection staring back at him. His hair was caked up and mucky looking, like he had been rolling in wet mud. His skin was sickly pale, and his hazel eyes looked cloudy and gray. There were also huge bruises on his face, abdomen, and legs. Jesus, he thought. This explains why I'm in so much pain, but how did this happen? As he ran his hand over the purple blotches on his skin, the big appointment crossed his mind again. He suddenly felt the urge to hurry and get to wherever the heck he was supposed to be. But where the heck was that? Now in a rush, he came to the conclusion that his bruises must have come from him falling off the bed. It didn't make much sense because a fall that hard should have at least wakened him up. But he had no time to think about that right now. He had to hurry up and get to his appointment. He hopped out of the shower, shaved, and put on a piercing black suit. He left the house, but he still didn't understand why he felt the way he felt. He still couldn't figure out where he was supposed to be. What is wrong with me? Why can I not remember this appointment? Maybe there is no appointment. Maybe I'm just supposed to have my behind at work. He laughed at this thought. Work had never been so important to him that it caused him to feel antsy like he was feeling right now. But then again, there was a first time for everything. Maybe he was finally starting to become a punctual person. Once in the car, he checked an alert that went off on his cell phone, and all of the hope drained from his body. Woo! Off day. No work today. Beep, beep. Sleep in, buddy. Beep, beep. It was an alarm that he had set earlier in the week. What the? How could I not remember that I scheduled to have today off of work? Also, if I have today off of work, then what the heck am I late for? He stomped back into his house and tried to relax, but he just couldn't shake the feeling of being late to some super huge event. After a while, though, He grew tired of the extreme feeling of anticipation and decided to pop a few sleeping pills. Maybe if I can just relax my mind and take a nap, this feeling will fade. It was 11 a.m. when he awoke. He had slept for 3 hours and he still didn't feel any better. On the contrary, he actually felt 10 times worse. Now he had butterflies in his stomach and he was so nervous, he had broken out into a cold, clammy sweat. He had the feeling of a teenager that was waiting to see if they had made the team after tryouts. But why? Why was he feeling this way? Jesus H. Christ, where the heck am I supposed to be? He yelled out. He had become majorly frustrated with the uncomfortable feeling, but as the time ticked by, the intensity of it only became worse. By 11:45, he was nearly jumping out of his skin. He thought he was about to break out in hives. He scrolled through his phone over and over looking for some sign of where he was supposed to be, but he found nothing. At 11:55, he felt as though he might pop. Literally, like he was going to burst wide open. He had an enormous headache, there was pressure forming behind his eyes, and he was experiencing restless leg syndrome. Finally, he came up with an idea. If there really was somewhere of great importance that he had to be, surely he would have told his mom about it, because he talked to her at least once a week. He called her phone, but there was no answer, which meant she wasn't home. He had told her over and over to get a cell phone, but she always felt that it would be a waste of money, and now he cursed her for it. He called the front desk of her apartment building, and just as the clock hit 12 p.m., the landlady answered. "Elmsworth Estates, how may I help you?" Walter could feel his throat getting tight and scratchy, but he managed to squeak out, "Yes, is Jewel Jacobs in her apartment?" He felt like he had suddenly come down with the worst case of flu and a sore throat. Plus the pain that he experienced that morning came back with a vengeance. Walter was sure he was going to faint now. He even felt the blackness coming on. But before he was completely out of it, he heard the lady on the phone say, "I'm sorry, sir, Jewel is not in. Her son Walter passed in a car crash a few days back, and the funeral is today. Actually, the funeral was set for 12 p.m., which means it's starting now." Huh? Did you guys get it? Did you guys like it? I liked it. Again, just like my other story. Just like my other story. But anyways, I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me how you feel in the comments. Let me know if I should keep this going, because I'm kind of feeling it a little bit. I'm kind of feeling it. Okay, dog. Okay. I'm just kidding. I am kind of feeling it, though. So let me know how you guys feel. Like it, share in the comments, and you guys have a great night. Bye.